teaching you how to cook with nature's greatest invention. The French call it the microwave. We like to say the microwave. Now we're going to be cooking up a real delicious treat for you today. It's called Apple Crisp. Welcome to Mad Max's Micro Meals, and this week we're going to be doing another great creation with our friend, the microwave. Now this week we're going to be doing something that everybody likes. Everybody eats them. They're called chippa chippa what? Chippa chippa what? Potato chips. Hola, como estas? And me? Well, I'm bien gracias. Thank you for joining us on this week's edition of Mad Max's Micro Meals. And this week we're going to be doing a little something special. We're going to add a little culture to the show. We're doing Mad Max's Mexican Micro Meals. Say that 5 times fast. Well, we've got a great show for you, and we're going to be doing something that's real simple and real easy to make at home. It's a real short one too. We're going to be making some nachos. Bienvenidos, and welcome to this week's show of Mad Max's Mexican Micro Meals, where we're doing part 2 of our 2-part series. Learn about culture and learn about the people down south. Last week we did some awesome nachos, and this week we're doing something real delicious. It's called a quesadilla, or as they like to say, the quesadilla. Welcome to this week's edition of Mad Max's Micro Meals, and we're going to be doing something a little different, a little interesting for you this time. We're going to be making some meatloaf, but it's in a mug. Have you ever heard of such a thing? I have neither, but we're going to go ahead and make an attempt at it. So let's get started. Now I have my ingredients here already mixed out. We have some Granny Smith apples. Now there are 4 of them cut up in here. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 whole Granny Smith apples. You can use any kind you want, but I recommend the Granny Smith. They're the most delicious ones. Now we're going to be mixing our topping in here. What we have are oats. Just regular old oats. You know, farmers grow them, horses eat them. I got 3/4 cup of oats here. And the first thing I'm going to add is brown sugar. Like regular sugar, but it's brown. And I'm just going to dump it in here just like so. I'm not too worried about mixing it up yet because it's all going to get mixed in later. The next thing I have is flour. Just regular flour. You can find it at any grocery store or anything like that. And I'm just going to go ahead and dump that in there as well. That's 3/4 cup of flour. So we're going to go ahead and start sprinkling some cheese on there. I'm going to try and keep it off to one side to make it easier for folding later. And now you're going to want a lot of cheese. And I mean a lot. Not just little, a lot of cheese. So, and go ahead, I'm just going to go ahead and dump that all on there. That doesn't matter. And so we're going to go ahead and you can see the cheese there. It looks good. The next thing, I'm going to add a little protein in here. We're going to add some chicken. You know, just regular old chicken. The other thing is, a meal like this, it's really, really easy on your pocketbook. So you're not going to have to worry about overcharging your hasta la vista. Now this is about done now. It's going to be done in just a second. There's the beep. And I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And would you look at that? And that cheese is just melted really, really fine on there. And now be careful. Your mug might be hot. But if you grab by the handle, it shouldn't be too bad. So we're going to get it there. And this smells exactly like meatloaf. And you can see it there. It just looks delicious. Now you can add some catsup to it if you want. That's traditionally served with meatloaf. But you know what you have right here is a very nice mobile meal. You know, everything all about technology these days. Everything just mobile this, mobile that. Well, now you can take your food on the go just like that in your mug. Well, come back next time. We'll be doing something else real great for you. We'll see ya. Well, it's Christmas time, and when I think of Christmas, I of course think of decorating. So I went to find out what you and I had done to decorate for the holiday season.
The Mocker Union features a very nice Christmas tree on display. It is decorated with several strands of bright, shiny lights. It also has gold and purple ornaments and some others that are very sparkly. This gives the tree a very nice look and is sure to bring a smile to anyone's face. The ballroom also hung a very nice wreath. Essentials has a tree perfect for any Panther fan. Decorated with purple and gold UNI stuff, the tree truly says, "Go Panthers." Yes, the Union was nicely decorated, but surely other parts of campus were also. Well, they were. The Gallagher Blue Dorm boasts one of the biggest trees on campus. It is decorated beautifully with several large ball ornaments and lights. This tree is monstrous as it towers almost the entire length of the PAC lobby. It is truly a sight to see. Sure, this place had decorated nicely, but I wondered to myself, what had students done? In my search, I found several rooms that had put up lights, stockings, trees, and even a doormat. These were all nice, and it was good to see so many students getting in the spirit of Christmas. But then, I stumbled on the granddaddy of them all.
Quite a bit, actually. We have stockings for me and my 5 other roommates. We have a 3-foot Santa. We have 3 different Christmas trees, one which has fiber optics and changes colors by itself. It's pretty cool. and an exuberant number of lights. And just above the television, we have Garland Strand that has just in that 200 lights. We have some around the door. We have quite a bit of stuff in our room. It's pretty cool. And we also made these cool snowflakes. Last year we had about 60 paper snowflakes on our ceiling. We only have a few of these made now, but we usually tape these to the ceiling. It looks pretty cool. It gets us in a holiday spirit. So we just really like Christmas, and decorating's one of the best parts. I mean, you can't walk into this apartment without smiling. I mean, it's a good time. So we just want to get in a holiday spirit, and
So, rather you decorate it or not, make sure that you enjoy the sights around UNI this holiday season. Merry Christmas, UNI. A man also robbed the Community National Bank at 9:30 a.m. at 312 West 1st Street in Cedar Falls on Tuesday morning. The suspect got away with an undisclosed amount of cash and went west from the bank on foot. Police say the suspect was described as being a white male, 20 to 30 years old, 5'8" to 6 feet tall, medium build, wearing a stadium jacket with a hood, dark-colored stocking hat, jeans, a muffler or covering across the lower part of his face, and sunglasses. If anyone has any information on the suspect, contact the Cedar Falls Police at 319-273-8612. Thanks, Tim. Well, the Northern Iowa football team had a conference match against the Western Illinois Bulldogs last Saturday. The Panthers came into the game ranked 4th and were the favorite to win. They did not disappoint as freshman quarterback Zach Davis completed 13 of 21 passes for 191 yards and a touchdown, leading UNI to a win. The Panthers were in control of the game from the get-go as they put up a 10-0 lead after the first quarter and were ahead 20-3 going into halftime. Western Illinois would score first in the second half with a field goal, but that would be all they would get as UNI went on to win the game with the final score of 30-6.